So me and my girlfriend DoorDash some food, some nosh, right? So I got fried rice. So I'm sitting there eating, and this shit is terrible, let me tell you. It tastes like it's a month old, an absolute mummy sitting in my styrofoam container. And then I remember, my girlfriend said it takes 1, if not 2 days to fry some goddamn rice, right? Imagine the racket that these Asian restaurants have. They're like, let's convince people that we have to serve old food, that we have to give them stale food. And that way, we could serve the same food for a month and they'll never even know about it. This is how dumb they are. And it works out, so I can't blame them. It's just like soul food. If you go to a soul food place, sit down, eat your meal, you don't like it. So you end up walking up to the guy at the counter all serious and you're like, hey, my food tasted like scraps. And he just looks at you like, it's because it was. And then I go down to get the food, right? And the guy looks at me straight up when he hands me the package and goes, no tip? And my heart dropped. I'm sitting there sweating bullets and I'm like, no. And I just run right back inside, okay? The guy probably thought I was weird as hell, but I don't care. Is this where we're at in the world? Is this where we're at in the world? Where a hard-working individual can just shake down another person in like a common criminal in the streets, and this shit is encouraged? All it could remind me of is when I used to go to the strip club with my buddy Steve, the Pleasure Dome, that's what it was called, the local pervert palace. So we would go down there, and I'd only throw bills on stage when they would ask for it, okay? I'm kind of a cheapskate, but I'll tip you when you ask, okay? Like $5 a song. I just don't want to throw my money up, make it rain, and then end up being broke in a week, okay? So every time a girl would pass by and go, $20 dance, and my buddy Steve would always fall for it. The two of them would just walk right back to the back room. But then he would come back 20 minutes later going, and I'd be like, yo, what's up, Steve? And he'd be like, $20 for the dance, dude. But after she finishes, she demands a $60 tip. And I'm like, did you tip her? And he's like, I had to. We're sitting there just in silence. And she's looking at me like, well, I already did the dance, man. I don't know what to tell you. You gotta pay me. You gotta give me the money. And how many times would you fall for this? Once? Twice? No. 3 times this guy does this. He actually has security following him to the back. I could only imagine these 3 people just sitting there in silence like, come on, dude. Just tip your fucking stripper. Like, seriously? But that's how it's gonna be soon. The delivery driver is gonna look at his phone, and if you're only at $2 and he wants a few more dollars, he's gonna hit the red caution button on the app. You're gonna have 3 black Teslas roll up, rims still spinning. Big guy gets out and just goes up to you. You know this guy is a very hard worker, right? He delivers at least 7 hours a day. He could use all the tips you want. So if you maybe want to give him an extra $1 or 2, I won't break your legs. Maybe you'll stay out of the hospital this way. I'm just warning you. Just see ya. Then when he gets that ding for the extra $3, then I'll leave. Then it's all fine, okay? I'm scared to see where this tipping is gonna go. Soon you're gonna get your ass kicked if you don't tip people. So just stay safe, guys. See ya.